Hi everyone, it's Mr. Speak, and today I'm going to be doing Bleach 465. Not that much of a chapter. Quick summary: Ikaku versus Shishigawara. He's trying. Apparently, Ikaku's just mainly trying to find out Shishigawara's power right now. He's been leveling like the battle stage that they're in, but he doesn't understand how. Anyway, it appears Shishigawara gets like the drop on him once, but you know, after that, Shishigawara uses what's the name? His jackpot knuckle dislocate Ikaku's shoulder. Ikaku just puts it back in with his muscles alone. So it's pretty damn funny. So Shishigawara is kind of nervous right now. He doesn't want to show it, but he's nervous. Anyway, chapter's called Bad Blood Exhaust. Forgot to mention that earlier. And I'm reading this along as I go. I read it before, but I'm just trying to make sure I get everything right. Anyway, we cut to Jackie versus Renji. Not much, just some talking. She's recommending that he draws his sword and fights her. However, Renji, he won't hit a girl. At least not first. He won't hit a girl. He'll wait till she attacks him. In any case, she just like powers up. She has this weird engine on her shoulder. She she pulls something on the engine. It activates. It puts all this sludge over her. Her dirty boots, as we know, become stronger when she gets dirtier. Puts this sludge over her, and she just starts attacking him viciously. However, none of the blows that she did had any effect on him, because he compliments this towards he compliment not compliments. He attributes this to his training, which he was fighting to take down Aizen. So a bit of note on that, but I'll make it later. In any case, she's pissed that she wasn't able to do anything. But apparently she just like got the butt of his sword, like the bottom of his sword, just thrust into her chest. And I don't know how she's faring right now. I don't know. Definitely doesn't look like she's dead. It looked like that definitely hurt though. So yeah, the Fullbringers just aren't stacking up. Shishigawara got a lucky hit, but that was just Ikaku trying to figure out what he was doing. I think he's gonna start fighting seriously the next time we see him. Either that, or it's just gonna be an off-screen fight. Same with Jackie. Renji didn't attack her because she didn't attack him first. And we definitely see a nice power boost from Renji this chapter. That's kind of good because, as you know, Renji, has been that common guy similar to Ichigo, where the moment he got his Bankai, every time after he goes Bankai, 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 you know, and it doesn't really do him any good. He gets pawned by everybody he meets, even though he should be one of the stronger characters in the series, second to like the captains and other opponents on their level. But it looks like finally he's become badass. I'm not necessarily saying that the Fullbringers are that strong, but at the same time, apparently he's gotten some training down where he's just like pawning these noobs. I mean, Jackie, I don't think I actually, in comparison to the Arankar that they fought in Karakura Town, I don't know how they would stack up against I don't know how they would stack up against them. Let's just put it that way. But still, again, they're not on the level like even a fully realized lieutenant. Even if Ikaku and Renji didn't have Bankai, I don't think they'd be able to do anything to them. In any case, back to what I was saying before about the whole he's been training to fight off Aizen. A little bit of note. So is Aizen going to be coming back around again? I really hope he doesn't come back. There are plenty of things Kubo could do to go along with the storyline. Again, the Zero Squad, some of the Vasto Lords maybe. Those are two of the directions you could go. But more of that in another vid. In any case, yeah, Aizen's been around for a long time. We wanted to shut him up. He's been shut up for the most part. He's still alive, unfortunately, but yeah, I really don't want to have to deal with Aizen again, just because Aizen's been a god mode too from the start. Well, when we learn his true colors, what that basically means is he's got either a really overpowered power or a plethora of abilities. Now that he was initially, type 1, but then he became type 2. Because Hogyoku just given him all sorts of fringe benefits, namely that he was very durable, then he had high speed regeneration, then he could transform, and he might still have his sword. Well, he did before he fought Ichigo. He still had his sword. Whether it's going to come back, we're not sure. But yeah, I still don't want to see Aizen again. Those are two. Like I said before, he has places to go with the storyline. There are plenty of things that haven't been wrapped up that really should be, given at least some attention before we proceed any farther. So he could take some time out to do that, or he could just, improve the qualities of this chapter. I mean, yeah, a lot of talking, not too much, conflict, not too much, story progression. Again, Ikaku's testing out his abilities. Shishiguara got a good hit on him. It didn't do much because Ikaku's just badass and strong. There, Renji and Jackie's her name. Jackie's fight, didn't really go anywhere. Didn't really go anywhere. We've seen Renji is a lot stronger now. Jackie, even when she theoretically should be at full strength, she can't do much against him at all. So, yeah, I want to see something like what Kenpachi did to the old guy. Not exactly that way because, they all have to have their personal ways of doing things, but still, I want to see it somewhat like that. With the exception of Ruruka, just because I believe Ruruka didn't want any part of it and she hasn't really attacked, Rukia yet. She didn't want any part of it. She didn't want the power that Genjo gifted him with. I don't think she honestly knew what Genjo's true motives are. So, again, this is all stuff to look towards. If the Fullbringers at this point, they've shown no remorse in killing them, as we've seen from the Butler dude. I cannot forget it. I cannot remember his name, but they've shown no remorse in having to kill them. However, as far as Ruruka is concerned, I don't think she deserves that much. If any one of the Fullbringers would survive, I would pick Ruruka. Anyway, yeah, really short chapter. Hold on. Trying to see if there's going to be Bleach next week. It doesn't say anything against that, so there should be Bleach next week. I know some mangas were taking off this week, taking break next week. So, yeah, there's still going to be Bleach next week. Anyway, I'll end that here. And this has been Mrs. Speak, signing off.